Hi, everyone. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome back to Enlightened Journeys. And my name's Estrella Love if you are new, and this is Enlightened Journeys. So I have the majority of my disclaimer in the description box, but I'm going to read the bottom part. By watching my videos, you are agreeing to the contract of being in control of yourself, being responsible for yourself, and with any of the information being channeled. Be on your best behavior because the Most High God is watching and the Holy Spirit is listening. I am reminding the people watching about my personal human rights. Attempting to persecute me in any form or fashion for what I channel from God and the Holy Spirit is a violation against this contract and the First Amendment, which is the freedom of speech. Any attempt to silence me will be followed up with by the Most High God. Treat others how you want to be treated. And then this is my protection page. But I'm going to read the bottom paragraph. So I ask now as I call upon God's favor to give us the full armor of God for protection during our life's mission and work here on earth. I am eternally grateful for your favor, heavenly source, and for your unfailing love. Thank you for blessing me and my subscribers, and thank you for healing the sick and creating miracles in your holy name, Lord my God. I give gratitude and thanks. I pray into thy holy presence and meditate upon your divine will. Amen. All right. So let's get into it. So basically, God is intervening. You know, I was reading your comment, BC, and I literally had a dream one time about a flood. I was in Hawaii when I had this dream, so I was like totally mortified. Um, and I was singing in some type of opera house and I was an alien. And then all of the sudden, like water just broke in from everywhere. And then I drowned. And I was like, in my dream, I was like floating next to like a shark that was also dead. So it was like really real, like to me. So yeah, I never dismiss the flood dreams. Whenever you have a dream about a flood, like especially if it overtakes you, it could be, that you experienced the flood in Atlantis. That's what I think my dream came from. Or it could be a message that somebody is trying to drown you in some type of way. Okay. So what does that mean, drown somebody? Well, literally, have you ever heard the saying drowning in sorrow? This person's drowning in sorrow. That's the energy that I get. They're trying to drown you in negative emotions. And so that's kind of, emotions and water they're like symbolically a representation for spirit. But when I see, especially when I'm looking at your dream, it was like it wasn't Atlantis, but it was like Noah's Ark type flood. So you could have an ancestor that passed away in the flood or something like that. When we go into the dream state, we go into our other lifetimes, and then we're experiencing life through those other lifetimes. And usually there will be a core lesson that this lifetime has to do with your waking life. So if you can resolve your dream state, then it won't show up in the waking world. Okay. So there is somebody, and I'm picking up on, well, I think what we might do is do the zodiac, but I am picking up on somebody that is, they are drowning in sorrow. Okay. Like that's their energy, right? But they want their energy to be your energy, and you're not vibing in that state or in that frequency, not the same vibration as them. So, oh, also, I saw this yesterday in my news feed. The Jupiter card's been coming up recently, and it has to do with abundance. But I saw that Jupiter is in retrograde right now. And the wild thing about that is you would think, because Jupiter has to do with abundance, you would think that it would cause a negative reaction, right? Like usually when Mercury retrograde comes around, we're just like, oh, we've had enough of it, right? Okay, Jupiter doesn't have nothing negative that I have seen. It's all about financial liberation and financial freedom. So yeah, I haven't seen anything negative with this Jupiter retrograde. And I say that because what it's going to do is it's going to cause you to look at whatever self-blocking, limiting beliefs that you have about being successful. Okay, so we're going to pull the energies of the chosen traits. Yo, I just pulled the water card right off the bat. Like this is just dead dead on accurate. Okay, so like I was saying, that flood that you experienced in another life, there's something in this waking world. I wonder if it's the astrological body that's coming towards us that could be influencing it. Let's see. Ah, Uranus. So Uranus's energy is about innovation, it's about invention, and it's about new thought. I kind of associate Uranus with the new age of Aquarius. Just the energies line up really well. We got Aries. Okay. So these placements don't necessarily mean that this is your zodiac. This could be literally just something that's in your chart, in your zodiac chart, because we do go through the entire wheel of the zodiac, that you could have these dominant traits coming through, and they're going to help you complete whatever work it is that you're here to do. So it doesn't mean that you could be like an Aquarius and have Aries highly aspect in your chart. And so that's why it's important to learn about your birth chart. We got Saturn. So Saturn's energies are about endings. Okay. We were in a Saturn retrograde, but we're out of it. So it's in the upright. Earth energy. So we have earth and water. Yeah, that sounds like a flood to me, to be quite honest. Or, water can also come from the sky. So it could be some type of storm or something like that. But definitely with the water and earth, come on, that's totally like a flood, literally. Okay. Oops. I got Jupiter on the bottom. So Jupiter is one of the largest planets as well. It has the ability, like what Saturn does when it comes into contact with any other body, like let's say like it's I want to say a star, but like I don't know, and a meteorite or something like a meteor or something like that. What Saturn does, and this is why the story of Cronus eating his children, because when Saturn comes into contact with another body, it eats it. It literally like absorbs it, and then that body becomes part of Saturn. Okay. So again, when they were telling these stories to people, what they were trying to do was explain the cosmos. That's why for everything in the cosmos that we like could see back then and could still see now, let's say that, there's a story and a name for, and then they're named after the gods. And so it was very clever for them to do this, because whatever that deity's traits are the energies that their astrological body embodies, or yeah, that's it basically. So we all have a star, we all have an astrological body. The devil doesn't want us to know about it, because when we get into our own power, it's like it bypasses whatever the devil can do. Because like I said, the devil can't create stuff. He can only steal what's something that's already yours. So this abundance, earth, water, yeah, innovative thought, inventions, endings, and Saturn, I could say that all of that would equal up to be a flood. Capricorn energy. So Capricorn energy is really good. Aries energy, what I'm seeing for the chosen traits, I'll go through them after we get the full. Gemini. Pisces. Pisces are they're another water sign. First water sign out here. Pisces are extremely intuitive people. They're very intuitive. They are very, very, very psychic, like very psychic. Naturally, organic spirituality. Like they don't need to be taught how to be a psychic. They just are that way. Sagittarius. Yeah, Sagittarius energy is that divine intervention energy that I'm feeling. Fire. So water and fire cancel one another out. They neutralize one another's energies. Scorpio. Pluto. Pluto's energies are all about wealth. Okay. Pluto aligns with the god Hades. Now, if you know anything about like Greek mythology, they used to believe that you had to like have money, or I mean, they still probably do believe this. I don't know, but they would believe that you had to have money, 2 coins to get in the river Chiron, to get in the boat that Chiron has, and then Chiron takes you to wherever you need to go in the underworld, right? So Pluto to me represents the wealth that comes from death. Okay. So let's say that you have a family member that passes away. You would inherit, and because again, nowadays we're not burying people's treasure and their like all of their money with their body. We're not doing that anymore. And so the money is getting, I want you to look at money and finances as something that you're only going to use that while you're here on earth. So really like letting yourself know that, okay, this is a temporary thing. It allows money to come to you more freely, or easily, I should say, because you know that you're not trying to hold on to it forever. This is only while you're on the earth plane that you're going to be using the money. When you graduate from earth school and you move on via death, transition, or ascension. So we got Orion's belt energy coming out. Okay, so we're going to talk about the new. Okay, so we are coming up on it's a full moon, it's a super moon, and it's a hunter's moon, and it's going to be in a few days here. Now, this moon embodies the energies of the story about Orion and Orion's hunt. The story about Orion and Orion's hunt, Orion has a daughter, okay? Now, he's in love with his daughter, and his daughter starts to run. So she runs across the sky, because she's a goddess of some type. So she's running across the sky. Orion is using the bow that's in the sky to hunt her. Okay, like to do bullseye on her, because he wants to sleep with his daughter. All right, this is like the weirdest story, but this is just Greek mythology. So Orion is in love with his daughter. Okay, his daughter obviously doesn't want to sleep with the father, so she runs away. Then Orion begins a hunt with all of the rest of the siblings that Orion has, aka Orion's belt. So he begins this hunt and he chases his daughter across the sky, but Zeus, aka Jupiter, intervenes. And what does Zeus do? Because Zeus is dealing with another god. Like Orion might even be a Titan. I'm not for sure. But what he does is he turns Orion's daughter into a cluster of stars. Okay. And so when Orion gets to her, she's turned into a bunch of stars. So he can't, he can't do the thing. So that is the story of Orion and the hunt. It's like now, and so since that story, they do a yearly ritual that's like the hunt. Okay. So that's what has to do with this hunter's moon. And it's a weird energy, but it is very much a predator's moon. Like, I want to say that. Yeah, this moon's going to be aligning people with their birthright. You are a highly ranked soul. So that means that you could be an incarnated deity. Yeah, I'm getting the Arcturians. And they come from the planet or star Arcturus. There we go. Yeah, right. So the hunt, like back in the day, they would do a sacrifice every time this energy would come back up. So we're not going to have, so they may even be planning to still do sacrifice a human. But I'm seeing that this, what it said on the internet, again, we can't always trust what the internet says, but I do believe that this is accurate, is that this moon is not going to happen again for another 20 years. So again, this flood energy very much has to, when you're flooded and you're drowning, you can't get away from something. That's the energy that I'm feeling, that you were feeling, BC, in your dream, was that everything was imploding in on you and you couldn't get away. And so that's kind of the same feeling of this chase, this hunter's moon. It's like feeling like you can't get away. There may be something that you need to sacrifice, aka get rid of, that is no longer serving you, that's going to help you to be in alignment with your birthright. Now you have Arcturians surrounding you. Arcturians are beings that have 3 fingers like this, and they've got a lot of technology, and they type. Oh, they've got a thumb, but 3 fingers. Yeah, so they're a very wise being, but they base a lot of their stuff off of numbers, mathematics, equations, and stuff like that. They're not as intuitive as we would think that they would be, being extraterrestrials. I had a dream one time. I was an Arcturian, and I was talking with Teal Swan, who is also an Arcturian, and we were like plugging in the numbers, like having a blast, just trying to create something. So again, remembering that numbers, like our names, equal a number, which will give us our life path, right? Which the life path, as long as you keep your own destiny and you stay in your birthright, you can ascend from your life path number, right? Like you complete your mission and then you continue to go on. So from this other lifetime that I'm feeling, this Arcturian lifetime that you had, there was a lot of jealousy. So what I'm seeing is like, I'm seeing aliens that are in the sky above the star Arcturus, right? They're watching the Arcturians. So there was a lifetime where these beings that were watching you have a good life, you be in your birthright, where they were very jealous and envious of you. So they tried to sacrifice you, but it didn't. And it went through in that lifetime, like you were sacrificed. But this lifetime, like that's part of why you had that dream as well. It could have been a water sacrifice. So yeah, I'm seeing energy harvesting. And really, when somebody is sending you the evil eye with jealousy and envy, they are harvesting your energy, because they're getting some type of energy back, and it's your energy, and from attacking you. So yeah. So the energies that are coming through are areas that are going to help you get through your divine life purpose and mission, to be wealthy and successful, like to if you thought about wealth just in what the dead hold as wealth, like you would inherit a lot of money, but you're still alive, right? Yeah, so the Aries, the Capricorn, Gemini, Pisces with the intuition, Sagittarius already has a bow, with the accuracy, okay, and outgoing personality, friendliness. Scorpio is precise action, very strong intuition. So we're going to see what this is about in this lifetime. Okay, 7 of Cups right off the bat. Wow. So again, illusions. Illusions, it says it indicates a need for structure and discipline in your life. You're not seeing things clearly. Clouded judgment. I don't feel like we're going to have a flood unless you live in Florida. You might have seriously a flood, or somewhere else that gets hit a lot with hurricanes. But as far as like a Noah's Ark flood, I don't feel that happening again. And hopefully I'm not ignorant to it, okay? Because again, God's going to let me see what God wants me to see. But it is something coming up so that we can just resolve it right now. So it says you may be misinterpreting reality. Wishing for something doesn't make it happen. Risky ventures will fail. There are many more options than you can recognize. Possible religious, psychic, or unexplainable event. There could be something about a prophecy over your life being fulfilled. I really feel like whatever these energies are that we're working against you are purely, they were beings that were coming up against the Arcturians. Page of Wands. This may signify a male that's under 30 who's self-confident, charming, and generous. Okay, nature lover, enthusiastic, active, and involved, very emotional, courageous, has strong convictions, encourages, inspires others to be their best, outgoing, and gregarious personality. Okay, so let me just ask who this is. Is this the collective? No. Is this the collective's child? Yes. There is some type of illusion being painted around a child. Now, this could be a child that's not even born yet. But whatever these illusions are, somebody wanted to make it difficult for you to have children. That's silly. Okay, we'll see what else comes out. Star in reverse. Okay, so this is showing me that whatever this future energy is, this is like, I don't want to say that it has to do with the Antichrist, but this is like a warning about this Page of Wands energy coming into existence. So, yeah, actually, no, I get way big confirmation from the Arcturians and from my higher self that something about your lifetime right now is to stop this person from coming into existence. Like, that's one of your jobs. And this soul, there's a lot of illusions painted around this soul, whoever this person is. So it says, fear of failure holds you back. You are dwelling on problems, a minor run in bad luck, lost hope and pessimistic thoughts, lack of motivation, insecurity and self-doubt. Give away some money to keep money flowing in your life, chance of mental illness in yourself or someone close to you. So why do I get that this energy, like, it's not even born yet? The energy harvesting just tried to fall into the name basket. No. So this Page of Wands energy is doing the energy harvesting, and the effect of the energy harvesting. Jeez, you guys. That was crazy. Okay. So the effects of the energy harvesting was causing mental illness in somebody. And also there's a Gemini energy that is in your birth chart, but again, it also is coming forward to talk about this mental illness energy. Even though the Gemini's not in the reverse, that's just one of the traits. I want to say it's one of the traits that zodiac has. But when this zodiac is not in alignment, even though it's not in the reverse, yeah, that is kind of, it's like a personality disorder energy. Okay, so it says that, yeah, so basically whoever this entity is or being or whatever, this may not even be a human. This is not even a human being. Okay, well, knowing that, it makes me look at this a little bit differently, because then we've got the Knight of Wands indicates a male under 40, confident, sexy, and seductive, attractive to women, full of energy, always in a rush with a lot of nervous energy, excellent at starting a project, but not good at maintaining things, seeks constant change. This is somebody that's trying to aid this Page of Wands energy in causing some type of mental illness, okay? So, and again, mental illness is a cup of illusions. So somebody could have tried to put something in your cup to cause this. Then we have a Knight of Cups. Again, very fleeting energy knights are. Signifies a male under 40, romantic and calm nature. So why are these both like trying to give you a love offer? That's ridiculous. Whether you're male or female, this is two people wanting to give you a love offer. They're utilizing the energy of this child. See, makes decisions with his heart, thinks carefully before acting and speaking, sensitive to others, well educated and idealistic, persuasive, possible invitation or proposition. Yeah, in love, he is considerate and generous. Then we have justice showing up. So you could have had up to, well, one alien being and then up to two men. And maybe this person's like a reptilian that has a physical body here in this dimension. Because of the missing pages from the Codex Gigas, which would be great if those pages could be returned to that book or burned or something like that. I don't even know what. If you don't know what the Codex Gigas is, the Codex Gigas is a book that is about yay big, and it was written a long time ago, and it's called the Devil's Bible. It's got a big picture of Satan, like a demon sticking its tongue out as usual, um, in it, but it's got the entire Bible in it and then some extra stuff. Okay, so some of the pages that were stolen were these ingredient pages. Like they were literally formulas to create the reptilian bond with the physical body and these certain, like the Rockefellers, and other family names that are associated with the Illuminati. The Illuminati. So this justice is going to be putting somebody else up under sacrifice because that sacrifice was right there. So yeah, we rebuke whatever this sacrifice is in the name of Jesus. I personally do not believe in human sacrifice, as in you can sacrifice a human and get some shit. Like I don't know. I don't think that that's how it works. If it was, then the Aztecs wouldn't have needed to sacrifice as many people as they did if they were actually getting something for the sacrifices. So this justice card is the card of personal integrity and fairness. Take responsibility for your own actions. Every action you take will have an effect. I'm also getting RICO crimes. Like somebody could have been associated with white collar crime, human trafficking, or other types of crimes. Okay. I'm feeling a feminine energy that hasn't come out yet that is behind this Seven of Cups. Okay. And is behind these men doing this to you. So there is a female that's behind all of this. And I feel like the things that this person doesn't know is about your strong attributes when it comes to war and winning battles and conquering things with Aries, your stability, security, stable mindset, grounded personality, and your ability to make things flourish and to be a continual growth in Capricorn. The Gemini energy is being able to balance two different polarities within yourself. See, they didn't know that you could do that. Even though I'm not seeing Libra here, I still am getting that the Gemini has to do with balancing two aspects. The Gemini is associated with the lovers. Well, it is the lovers card, the zodiac sign. Then we've got Pisces, which is your intuition. These people all I can say is that they must have thought you were a regular schmegular because you have a intuition that is on fire. You may get a lot of your messages in the dream state, like a lot of downloads while you're sleeping. And so these people were trying to disturb your sleep. They were trying to energy harvest you while you were asleep. So if you've been waking up feeling tired, that's this energy harvesting manipulation with the intent to cause a mental illness, like trying to turn your stars upside down, basically, is how I look at that. And we have the Emperor, another masculine energy. So this Emperor is somebody that's here to help you. They could be attached to the justice system, like they could be a judge or something like that. Whatever these people were planning to do, this Emperor knows about it. This Emperor could also be feds or CIA or whatever. Like I don't know how they divide problems up. Like, hey, this one the CIA is going to take over, this one the Fed's going to take over, because CIA is about intelligence information. It should be called the Central Information Agency, not Intelligence Agency, but whatever. They are always starving for knowledge and truth, okay? Like, they will do anything to torture the truth out of somebody. So that's the energy that I feel from the CIA. They fucking scare me. Like, well, I guess it's like I could extract anything from anybody any time without having to do anything to a person. I don't have to torture anybody. I can just pick up whatever it is. The CIA obviously has not grasped that concept that torture is unnecessary, when you can just extract the truth out of people's heads without even entering their mind. They don't even know that you know what's going on within them. It's just that strong intuition. So you could definitely smell these people coming from a mile away, and you always hit your target when you aim. That's what I'm getting. Whenever you aim, whenever you think that it is this one person or it is a group of people, that you're actually correct about that. It could be literally, um well, you do have a connection to Sumeria, okay? Like, I'm getting that you have Enlil, which is the god of the heavens or the god of the sky. Technically, the sky is like the heavens. Um, and then you also have Enki, which is this water energy. But Enki lives in the abyss, which is like dark water. Dark water scares me. I personally am afraid of it. But this emperor energy is in your life to help you combat whatever this illusion is. Like, truly, this emperor sees you for who you actually are, which is a really good thing because they see that you're not guilty. But if they are associated with some type of acronym, they're putting pressure on these. So somebody could have cloned your phone, or I want to say cloned it, or they have access to whatever you're doing on your phone. This is what they're trying to create illusions around. You being guilty about something. So this emperor is demanding they're trying to send somebody to arrest you or to take you to court and sue you, but they need the needed evidence. Well, what are they going to do with evidence that's illegally attained? You can't even use evidence that was attained in an illegal manner in a court of law. As like the cops can't illegally surveillance you without having any probable cause, and that's probable cause needs to be a lot more. It is more than just hearsay, people snitching, lying, spreading rumors, and gossiping. Okay, probable cause means that they have some type of intelligence or information that legitimately sticks, that they can then have a probable cause. But probable cause will never ever go through in the justice system when it's made off of somebody's complaint. And even if this is like a P. Diddy case and somebody's complaining about the diddler doing something, it's again like they had to, that's why the feds, they had to have actual evidence. When they got that evidence, that hotel cam evidence of the diddler beating Cassie, that's when they had enough to actually be able to have probable cops to then go into his stuff. And then they found the goods, right? All of those weird, disgusting tapes. And I would not want to be one of those people who's going through those, that wherever this person lived, like hell to the nah. It's so freaking haunted with all the people that he unalived, like Tupac and Biggie and Kim Porter. There's no way in hell I would ever want to go into a building that a murderer owns. You know what I mean? Because all of the spirits that they unalived haunt the shit out of that place. Not to mention who knows what other type of scary things you'd run into, like guns or drugs or, I don't know, sex tapes of other people's weird, scary stuff. So I do feel like this emperor energy, this emperor energy has caught this female that's trying to create these illusions. So we'll see if she comes out. 7 of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody wanting you to continuously be on the defensive. What does that do? That causes this person, whoever's putting you in the defensive in an illegal way by trying to clone your phone or whatever. You don't even do anything on your phone except for like maybe play games and look stuff up. I'm not seeing that you're a habitual porn watcher. You don't have any child edophile stuff. There's nothing really illegal that I'm seeing that you have that would warrant this type of surveillance or this type of intrusion, invasion on your privacy or attack. This is just somebody that's super jealous, super envious. It is coming from that other lifetime, but they're wanting to basically get you caught up, and there's nothing to catch you up with. And not only that, they're doing this illegally. So yeah, they're trying to put you in the defensive so that but it says that you have the advantage and eventually will win. Be strong and aggressive. Expect criticism. You may be called to cut this person off. This person's been plotting your demise for a very long time. Whoever comes to your mind, that's the person that it is. Stand up for yourself and your ideas. You'll never regret your actions, even though they may seem too aggressive at the time. People compete for your energy and your resources. Somebody is seeing you as a resource rather than seeing God as a resource. And that's a mistake. Okay, this is the person. This Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is the one that's doing this. So this could be an Aquarius. It could be a Capricorn Aquarius. It could be Aquarius. It could be a Cancer. So signifies a selfish, destructive woman who seeks to manipulate and control you. She has unpredictable reactions. This is somebody who has sold people on the dark web. That's what she's doing. She creates illusions around people. Then she throws a bunch of. So even this child, whether they've been born or not, this is already a premeditated plan to abduct this person and sell them. So again, like this is something, it's just showing me that this is something that this person has done in the past and that they are continuing to do. This person has not learned their lesson. This is the person that's communicating with the emperor that's in one of these acronyms, the, alphabet people, like the feds or CIA or whatever. Or even it could possibly even be a secret society, but I'm getting more of like a system like that. So this is somebody that was sleeping with a Fed, okay, or sleeping with somebody that's in the judicial system. And so I don't know what hometown you came from or wherever the city you just left, but that shit is up under judgment right now. That entire community of people was under this Seven of Cups illusions about you, thinking that you were mentally ill, and they were judging you very harshly. In fact, they were not only judging you, but they were energy harvesting from you, blocking your downloads and your dreams, and literally trying to steal your every part of your life force energy. Like that's a freaking vampire. So we're dealing with vampires. They tried to sacrifice you with the Hangman card, but it didn't work, obviously, because this Emperor's like, okay, Queen of Cups person, it says, she has unpredictable reactions, is cruel and seeks revenge, perverse, twisted, crafty, and dishonest, immoral. She uses people, then discards them. Do not trust her. So again, this is somebody that uses people, then sells them on the dark web, sells them on the black market. And her selling people, whether this woman is hacking into your phone and stealing videos or pictures that you've sent to somebody, she is doing some type of sexual energy harvesting from you by putting you on the dark web. Whatever she's retrieved or gotten from your shit, you need to go through your stuff and erase all naked pictures of yourself. Like, I just wouldn't have anything like that on your phone, especially when you know somebody is trying to hack it. But yeah, so this woman's trying to make you, whoever's in my collective, out to look like you're a hoe or like a porn star or something. And that's not what other people see. That she tried to create this illusion about you to sacrifice you, that still is not what other people see when they see this, whatever this footage is. And not only that, when people see this footage on the dark web, they know that it was obtained in an illegal way. They know that this footage was illegally obtained, that this is not something that was given to somebody freely or sent to somebody. This is something that was recorded in private, and then this person stole it. And so that is a form of sexual abuse, sexual assault, sexual whatever. It's like a form of sexual abuse. And yeah, what is the word that I'm looking for? Yeah, it is human trafficking. Okay. Anybody that's going to, and this is why this is a RICO crime, because this emperor has found out what this Queen of Cups has done, and it's causing her to be in the Hangman. Now we have the Four of Pentacles that just popped out in the reverse. Why is she trying to sacrifice you? This is why. Guard your possessions. Someone may try to separate you from money, possible theft or embezzlement, lack of control over events and circumstances. Change swirls around you and will happen whether you like it or not. Poor chances for a promotion. Someone may cheat you out of payment for your services. This is somebody that was getting paid like lots of money for this video being up on the dark web. So not only are they getting a human trafficking charge, but they're trying to she's trying to prove that you gave this person this video that because she got caught with being the person with the IP address that uploaded it to the dark web. So what she's trying to prove is that you were the one that, and it's not, no one is believing it. Nobody that's seen this video, everybody that has seen this video is underneath the curse of Ham. The curse of Ham wanted to see his father naked, and I don't, if his father was Moses or Abraham, I can't remember, but one of them in the Bible. And so Ham, which is a disgusting name. Why would you name anybody that? Whatever. Ham looks at his father naked and then is cursed for the rest of his existence, and his bloodlines, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, are all cursed. Now, because his father was sacred, and it was like, why are you getting turned on by your dad and whatever? It's just disgusting and weird. But this is like that type of energy being disgusting and weird. This is somebody that's trying to get your abundance taken away. Again, they're trying to affect your wealth and your abundance and your connections here on earth. They could have done some water magic against you. That could be why you had the dream about the flood. Like, could be past life energy, but it also could be somebody in this life triggered this by doing this water magic. Somebody could have tried to put your picture in a freezer. If you felt like your face has been stuck, that's why. We rebuke that. We rebuke all water magic. All witchcraft that has to do with this, we rebuke it in the name of Christ. We ask that Christ come down and heal us from this abuse. And we also ask that this person be put in prison for whatever amount of time that they need to serve. Again, I am picking up heavy Capricorn, Aquarius energy or Pisces energy off of this Queen of Cups. This is somebody that was so goddamn arrogant. Like, I can't even believe this person exists still, that they're still alive after doing all this stuff. This person could also be a Cancer. I think I said that a few minutes ago. A Cancer, or maybe even like a Leo. Eight of Cups. This was on the bottom. I just shuffled it in every type of way and it came to the top. So again, they're having to Eight of Cups this endeavor, this scam that they were running on the dark web. This person was literally, this person is so jealous of you. They want you out of the way. They were going to try to sell you to somebody on the dark web. That's what got this Emperor involved. This Emperor could have been the person that this person was trying to sell you to. And this is like somebody that was undercover. This person, this Queen of Cups energy in the reverse, she thinks she is so clever. She thinks because she's done this to multiple people. She's done isolation spells on them, okay, to keep them isolated. Then once they're isolated, she does all this other spell work to make it so that the circumstances will be like bendy, like stretchable. The circumstances can be stretched so that somebody can come in and abduct this person, and then she gets some amount of money because they are actually sold as some type of trafficked person, slave, to do things that are not good. Okay. Now this person, this person's energy is starting to straight up irritate the shit out of me. I couldn't be in a room with this person. I would have to leave. Like, this person's energy is disgusting. They are an abomination to God. They are disgusting. They are perverted. This is somebody that is a pedophile. So whatever's on, see, these people are so stupid. I can never explain to you the stupidity that I pick up, like in the full range of stupidity that I pick up on. This person's hacking into your phone, trying to make it look like you are guilty of something when this woman has pedophile stuff on her freaking own phone that's being hacked into by somebody else. Okay. And she's going to go to jail for this shit. She's going to have to Eight of Cups, whatever this. side hustle is, trying to sell people on the dark web and trying to sell, child videos and stuff like that that she gets from, she's perverted. Okay, she tries to sacrifice children. This woman is the sacrifice because she tried to sacrifice this page of wand innocent child energy. She is the sacrifice. And not only she is the sacrifice, this woman, literally, people that do shit like this, there is like, you are not right. Like, whoever is doing this, they are not right. They are not right. They're not in the upright. And there's nothing, there's no reason. And I don't care what this person, however you made this person feel, that is this person's responsibility. That is not your problem. You are not responsible for the emotions, actions, feelings, thoughts, and beliefs of other people. Okay. If other people are triggered by your light, irritates their demons, okay, then that's too fucking bad. This person needs to go within, do some shadow work, and deal with their fucking demons, get their, rise above their demons, get their demons put in the fuck their in their place that they should be. My demons, I have no problem with demons because I've never been lied to by a demon. In fact, they're quite opposite. When you're in alignment with source, you're in alignment with everything that source created. This woman is not in alignment. She is trying to create illusions around this child so she can have this child abducted. And this emperor sees what this woman is doing. He may even have some type of similar technology that was given to them by the Arcturians to mirror or clone a existing technology device like a phone. So again, this emperor knows that this Queen of Cups is responsible for missing children. Okay. They know it. This emperor also knows that this woman has paid a third party to do a lot of spell work on this child and on these other people. This Knight of Wands and this Knight of Cups is cursed, but with the curse of Ham, because they saw this video footage. Okay, this Knight of Cups saw this video footage of you and wants to come to you, wants to find you, let's just say that, and give you an offer because they liked what they saw. The same thing with this Knight of Wands. Okay, even though, like, way I'm looking at it, they're both going in different directions. This person, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, Queen of Cups, and I ask that God remove your soul and cast your ass to the pits of hell. I pray that you meet your demise and that God seeks his wrath upon you for trying to touch these children, for trying to inappropriately touch these children, being a perverted piece of shit that should have their head blown the fuck off. This person would be better if they just committed suicide or suicide. Like, literally, it'd be better for everyone else alive if this person never had been born. So this is like going back to, again, like, I'm not just holding, like, God is not holding just this woman responsible. God is holding her parents responsible. Her parents came together against God's wishes. Again, those two tribes that shouldn't have come together. And they decided to create this demonic ass monster of a person. Not only that, her parents have been enablers to this woman her entire freaking life. So yeah, she's in the Eight of Cups, disappointment, dissatisfaction, tired of current situation. You have a bad attitude, take action, leave your current relationship or job or residence relationship or job. So she may even be in a relationship with somebody that also is an edophile. Also, this person could be a caretaker, like somebody that takes care of children and babysits them, but has like a center, like what are after school watching your child center, childcare. Thank you. Childcare center. This woman is attached to a childcare center. That is some dangerous shit right there. And this woman has violated the trust of all of these parents. Like, this person's head truly deserves to be put on a flippin' pike, like a stick, literally. Off with her head. So I'm seeing here that this woman is in the Eight of Cups because she's in the Tower in the reverse. Says you will cause your own problems. Your freedom is threatened. This woman's freedom is threatened. Literally, she's going to be forced to deal with what she has done. It says you feel that you have no choice, but you may be accused falsely, loss of a job. So you, my friend, have been accused falsely. This person was trying to get you to lose your job. Like, people wouldn't give you money if they saw this video. Like, it would ruin your reputation, because this woman is so comfortable with uploading inappropriate videos to the dark web, where people can see and watch people like a fucking Truman Show. So again, this person could have tried to monitor you through your device, to monitor your device, to get into your device, and they could have tried to do something to monitor you through your home. I had a weirdo fucking lady in the place I used to live who would do witchcraft on me. Then she would show up with her phone, be banging on the doors, banging on the windows, and holding her phone up, trying to record me through the walls like a fucking psycho bitch. And I really felt like this woman was trying to get me sex trafficked. And literally, what God is going to do to this woman, this woman is so cursed. She is cursed by God. That's a curse you'll never break, sweetie. Never. You're cursed by God with the same curse that Ham was cursed with. So she may develop leprosy or some fucking skin disease or something like that. Now, again, this judgment in the reverse card is telling me why this woman is doing this. Anger, revenge, someone is trying to get even with you, loss of material possessions or salary in a lawsuit. Was trying to sue you over her. Like, bitch, please. She also creates false documents and submits them to the court. Like, this is somebody that thinks they're so smart, but they're not smart enough to realize that they're the ones that are everything they've accused you of. They're the ones that have actually done those things, and they're the ones that are going to be held responsible for that shit. The moral path was not taken. This lady didn't take the moral path. Okay. I've heard Amy, that could be the name of her or one of her victims. And then I heard Amber, Kelly. So yeah, so it says that you're getting a reputation as being underhanded and unpredictable. Like it says, recognize your part in your own failure, accept responsibility for errors. Inability to compromise creates conflict. Child, this woman's going to burn in hell for the rest of eternity. She will never be released. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if her soul was removed from her body and then God puts what demon wants a chance at life? You can take over this woman's body. Okay, but you got to turn the situation around and you got to turn this woman in. Then from that space, you can try to work your way up the totem pole to become free. Stupid lady. And evil. She deserves literally she deserves to be straight up tortured to death. Like, if I was one of these parents and I found out who this person was and I found out what they were doing to my children or my child, I would come for this person's life. Like, it's a good thing I don't have children, but literally I would protect them with my life. And that would be me taking this person the fuck out, because honestly, somebody needs to take this person the fuck out. I don't know why they're still alive. This emperor should have put this person in prison the second that this person tried to snitch on you. That should have been like, no, backfire. You're going to prison right now. Not collecting $200. Not passing again. You're not going. The only place is this woman's been taking vacations and shit off of the money where she sells people on the dark web and sells footage of them. Okay, you have to be a fucking loser to want to go on the dark web to get porn. Like, you could go to porn sites and get it for free without even signing up. Why the hell would you even go on the dark web? Because you want to see some disgust, because you're a pervert. Only a pervert would go on the dark web and want to see somebody that doesn't know that they're being recorded. That's like some freak pervert shit. The aliens that I come from don't like this. They don't like this situation. They don't like this woman, and they don't like what's being done. I'm seeing the death card here. I'm being guided to take that. That's what's coming for her. Like, I wasn't joking. What God's going to do to this woman, it may be better for her to have a quick unaliveness, to just unalive herself, because she's going to be put into a prison where they're going to do heinous things to her because of what she has done to other people. Like, what goes around comes around. Literally, what you put out, like, will come back to you. That's why you want to make sure that if you're putting anything out into the universe, that it's going to create balance for you and not going to create an imbalance or an injustice, because this woman has violated children, violated adults as well, violated them, and putting anybody up against their without their knowledge on the dark web for people, for perverted, like edophile people to view. I don't care. Like, that is disgusting. And this woman's trying to find a way to link your IP address. So you need to go into your phone and make sure that your IP address is covered up. Like, there's a setting in your phone where it's like, would you like to hide? Like, there's going to be a setting in your phone about this, okay? To hide your IP address. She's trying to find some way to digitally link your IP address to these child whatever things to make it look like you're the one that's being a edophile. And that's this woman has just sacrificed herself by doing that. Like, literally, she had gotten away with all of these crimes, you guys. She had gotten away with so many crimes. And instead of like being like, I just got away with a bunch of crimes, maybe I should stop, she just decided, nah, I'm gonna ride that horse till the end, just keep going. No, maybe she felt like she had to keep going or whatever, but I don't care. This woman is evil. The Ten of Swords is the next step for her. Death and the Ten of Swords. This is the end of her life. Literally, when she goes into being incarcerated, she will be unalived in prison. But after being stabbed in the back, probably by an inmate 75 times or 45 times, it'll be either one of those. Because of it'll be the exact amount of times that she did this action against somebody else, trying to blackmail them, trying to get them blackballed or whatever by putting them up on the dark web. At however many children and people, excuse me, that they don't want this coming out, that she abused, because it is trafficking somebody when you put them on the dark web and you let everybody know where this person lives. That's the most dangerous thing. This person has put so many people's lives in danger that she is going to be unalived in prison. It will be death through being stabbed in the back a bunch of times, because other people in prison are not going to want this person around them. They're going to be like, we need to get the fuck, like exactly how I was saying, I could not stand in a room at the same room as this person. I would get nauseous. I would get sick. I would have an anxiety attack. I would freak out because my gut would be like, this person is not right. Like, I don't know if you've ever been around somebody where you've been like around them and you're just like, dude, like, there's something not right with that person. That's the energy that I'm getting. So yeah, they can keep hating if they want, but their hatred is causing them to be unalived. Their hatred and their anger towards you, they need to grow the fuck up. Then look, this is them being put in a casket. This is an end to your problems, because this person is going to be unalived in prison. And whatever money they were getting, like I was getting that they were getting like 6 figures at least off of this dark web bullshit. Whatever money that they have accumulated in your name off of that illegally taken images or whatever, that money is going, like, you're going to ask for pain and suffering. Okay. That money is going to somehow come into your life. This is showing me this is literally showing me how this just fell out. This is this woman falling down. Not only will the battle end when this person is unalived in prison, the battle will end for a lot of innocent people, but the feds or somebody's going to have to go on the dark web. Like, let one of my ancestors or one of the aliens find out about this bitch, dude, and she may not even make it to prison. She'll be abducted and fucking probed. Because her even being put like death, 10 of Swords, then she's in the 4 of Swords, the casket. That's a death. That's a funeral right there. So however she was stockpiling her resources, this shows me her financial state. This 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. It says little financial gain after taking a huge risk. It was a huge risk to do this. She's not having the financial gain that she thought. Loan default. She owes people money and she owes the devil something. also. So she doesn't just owe death her life, but she owes the devil. Because God's whooping on that devil's ass, whatever demon it was that gave this dumbass person the ideas to do this weirdo shit. See, the demons can't make you do anything. Even when they're possessing you, you still have control over yourself to the point. And I know this because I have been possessed many fucking times, okay? And I had to get myself unpossessed. I had to learn how to just exercise that shit. But this person's going to blame it on the devil, blame it on being possessed or whatever. And no, the demons are never present when this shit's being done. They just want to see the human commit sin. So they'll possess a human and push them to the certain point where they begin committing a bunch of sin. And then they stand back and laugh while God cries, because God feels every sin that do you know that God feels every sin that you create, that you do in your life? It hurts when you sin. It's hurting the Most High God. It's hurting your creator, because your creator knows that you're going against it, basically. So yeah, it says your credit may be overextended. Again, some people are going to be looking for this person. Many possible financial choices with no clear answer. Investments are a disappointment. Action without planning dooms finances. This person's screwed. And like I was just kind of saying, that you are going to be inheriting whatever money she made off of this illegal bullshit. It's not going to go to the feds. It's going to be divided up and sent to the victims. Not only that, the emperors are going to legally, by law, have to inform the parents of these children of what this woman has done, because first of all, these people are going to need to move. She uploaded their location. That is human trafficking. You upload somebody's location and their address and their IP address and their blah 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 and their phone number and all this other shit up on the internet, up on the dark web for illegal, which is specifically, the dark web is for illegal criminals to go do stuff on the internet. Yeah, you don't have the authority to sell the lives of other people just because you're a jealous piece of shit and you're perverted and wrong. Like that, she doesn't have the right to do that. That's why, again, this whole venture was stupid for her. And she's going to end up unalived because of it. You're going to be freed. Yeah. Queen of Wands signifies a popular, outgoing woman, attractive, healthy, fit, and fashionable. This is somebody that helped this person, but they didn't know what they were helping this person do. They just thought that they were helping this person hack into somebody that she was trying to. What she told this hacker that worked with her is a complete lie of why she wanted to hack into your device or whatever, get information off of it. So this Queen of Wands knows about it. She's going to be dragged to the pits of hell as well. She's also cursed for the rest of eternity. Anything else, God? Yeah, betrayal. So this is, again, warning you about this, because my messages are timeless. This could be something that has happened, something that is happening, or something that will happen. So you just need to know about it. Go get yourself pepper spray. Learn to defend yourself. Learn how to punch people in the throat. Learn how to kick people. Like, just learn how to defend yourself. That's all I can say. Okay? Because this person has put your life and the lives of your children at risk with these illusions that they painted around this. Like she's painting illusions that makes it look like you're for sale. Okay? Somebody doesn't want me to hear or express this 10 of cups and the reverse energy that we're going to talk about right now. This says betrayal by someone close, guilt, loss of a friendship, lost love, envy of others, restless and repressed anger, criminal acts. You cheat someone out of money, loss of a home or possessions. So if this person tried to get you kicked out of your house, they're losing their homes, they're losing their possessions. Everything that they have ever owned will be going to you and will be going to the rest of the victims. Okay? Point blank period. I do not care. God is not this. God is treating this person like worse than anything I've seen so far. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse talks about how this person's not going to have no commissary on their book. They're going to have however they've been embezzling money or laundering it through offshore bank accounts. All of that shit is caught up. Like she is caught up with all of that shit because of this emperor. Limits on your income shows no signs of improvement. The spell work that she was doing on this emperor has broken. Says you're out of control financially, passed over for a raise or a bonus. Money is lost due to the lack of knowledge. Bad time to invest. No support for your business and financial plans. Slander or gossip about you circulates. So she's getting gossip and slander about her continuously. All right. Let's see the time frame, because I do feel like with this type of crime that the authorities may have to contact you to let you know that your life has been compromised, like your location and everything has been compromised. So what is the time frame that we're looking at for this woman getting caught? Today? Dude, this is a trip. Do you see the children on this card? There are no coincidences. This is freaking weird, you guys. Today, they're getting caught up today, probably because I'm calling judgment on it. And they were somebody's employee. So they could have gotten this, yeah, or coworker or boss. They could have gotten access to your phone through you. Like, let's say that you even just brought in a computer to work. That's one way that she got access to your shit, because you had your computer. She had access to something of your computer or your phone. So she could have been a coworker. That's really scary. Today, they're getting in trouble today. So yeah, that's why this is coming up, because you need to know about it. That this person is getting caught up today. And see all the children that are being trafficked on this card. This is an abomination to the Most High God. You do not do things like this. I mean, if you want to continue to live life, not be in the Tower in the reverse, the Judgment in the reverse, and the Death and the Ten of Swords and the Four of Swords, I mean, that paints a real clear picture of what her future is going to be like. And bitch, if you did this shit to me, I hope you come across this shit. I hope you know that my alien ancestors are going to be butt probing you and abducting you and experimenting on your ass and probably letting, their alienness create you as a human fucking nest for their babies. And when their babies hatch, they're going to eat you alive piece by piece. That's the type of shit that I'm seeing that God has planned for this person. So if they're not picked up by the police today, then they're going to be picked up by a different type of police called the custodians. Okay, so as far as the collective, as far as the collective being notified or contacted, you may be or you may not be, it depends on the legal stuff about this situation. What time frame are we looking at for that? For this person to be dragged into court and stuff like that? Later than you think. So let's see. Is there anything we can do about that time frame, God? Yes, there is. There's something else that needs to be cleared. I ask that it be cleared. Thank you. Okay, so now that we have cleared that issue, I'm taking that card back because it's only because of the witchcraft that this person did that it was going to slow down their persecution process, but that just got ripped apart within seconds, literally. December, thank you. So yeah, when this person gets to this death stage is going to be in December. They're going to be exposed in November and dragged into court. I am picking up on a penitentiary. Yeah, so this says it's not worth waiting for. This woman's demise, it's not even worth waiting for. Just know that it is going to happen. Okay. As far as my collective being notified about anything, and maybe that's why it's saying it's not worth waiting for a notification, because you may not get one or whatever, but let's just see. This woman was planning to do some foul shit on this next full moon. Let's just say that. in a few months. Again, children on the card. So yeah. So you may be notified in a few months, but it will definitely be, after December. It'll be after she's in this process. Whenever they find out the full extent of what she's done, that may be a few months. Okay. Now, is there going to be a police officer or anybody that contacts the collective God? Okay, why is that? Okay, can we clear that? Okay, thank you. Okay, so will the collective be contacted then? Yes, thank you. Okay, how long? Yeah, maybe like more than a year. But that's okay. At least you'll be contacted, which means you'll have. Okay, so if it's more than a year, it may mean that this case is going to take a while. Let's work on that because I don't feel like this case needs to take a while. I think it could be resolved in a few months. So I'm going to take this card back. Let's ask if we can clear that, God. That time frame. Like, I just want it to be, honestly, I want this energy to be done and over with. That's why I'm trying to get it so that there is no more confusion, that this process doesn't have to be dragged out. The longer that this process is dragged out is the more time that this woman has to put people on the internet and to do this stuff. Okay. Again, with the later than you think. Can we clear that? Okay. I'll wait for a second for the realities to shift. Thank you, God. Way off in the future. See that how there's a newspaper on that table? This is could be why I feel like this is going to be something on the news or in the newspaper. So maybe something to do with the media getting a hold of this information. Can this be cleared this way off in the future? We want it to be resolved now, God. If it can't be resolved now, then you can just tell me. See, but I know that there's something that can be cleared. When you least expect it, you may be like this person, just completely alone and have forgotten about this reading. And when you least expect it, this information is going to come up. Okay, well, let's get a little bit more precise. Like, what does that even mean when you least expect it? It'll mean that you will have forgotten about this trauma when somebody comes towards you. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be something about morning time tomorrow morning. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, it's not going to be that you're going to be notified tomorrow morning, but this is now, from what I can see, today and tomorrow and the month of December are going to be the months, like the time. And then in a few months, because it's going to take a few months for the trial it was going to take a year. And see, if we had not asked God to clear whatever this blockage was with the feds and their shit, like this was going to take over a year for you to get your results back, like to get results from the situation. Right. But now I'm seeing that it could be as soon as tomorrow morning where something gets done with this person. Okay. So is this person getting locked away in December? No. Do we need to have, okay, we can take this card back. Can we take this card back? No, it still will come up on you when you're not expecting it. All right, let's see. Anything else, God? when it comes to this situation. It's not like we're waiting on the downfall of another person, but at what point is the collective going to be made safe? Let's say that. At night. So we have morning and at night. Okay. So again, like how this star card was in the reverse, this woman was attacking you while you were asleep. As we go back to the beginning of this reading, she was trying to block your downloads and block your messages. Like this person doesn't want this information coming out because they're involved in some really, really, really crazy trafficking charges that are going to be brought upon them. Okay. They're trying to paint this illusion about you, but no. God said no. All right. Any more information that we need to know? April. April will be about the time that this person gets locked up. Is that correct? Yes. That is what I'm hearing. Okay, finally. We got an outcome then. So again, it's going to be like investigation, December. Yeah, April is a few months away from this card. Okay, so we have today, December, in a few months. When you leave, by April, you'll have forgotten about this reading. Okay, so it'll be when you least expect it. You're gonna maybe get a message delivered to you in the morning time, or there's something about morning time and something about nighttime. See, whatever this work that she does is done at nighttime, but your mornings are going to improve. In April, she's going to be dragged into court. Okay, is this our final answer, God, or is there anything else that can be done to get this person off the streets until April? Yes, but is it through the police? It's not through the police. There's also a serial killer that is watching this woman. Like, I know that there's a serial killer that watches me, but I'm not afraid of this serial killer because I'm not a serial killer, but this serial killer is kind of like a Dexter. They take out people that are doing this like really bad stuff and they go on the dark web to find their next person to unalive. Okay, so that may be one way that this person gets taken out, or it could be abduction by aliens. Whatever God's going to do to this person is going to want to turn their own self in and ask for some type of sentence because God is going to do something so heinous to this person. So yeah, they are getting caught up today. They're getting investigated today through this reading. December probably be the month of their investigation. In a few months, they'll have all the stuff together. But it'll hit you when you least expect it, and that's not in a negative way. At night and April. Okay. So now we're going to do some angel number cards. And the angel numbers literally just give you confirmation about what we're talking about today. Whew, rebuke this energy. I'm feeling this woman trying to attack your sacral and your belly button chakra. So she's trying to attack your womb. We rebuke you in the name of Jesus. So how these angel numbers work, when you see them in your reality, you are going to know that you are in alignment, that you are receiving answers. I ask that God return all evil eye back to the sender, all witchcraft back to the sender, all negative energy and all blame and stuff like that. All voodoo as well. 444 protection, change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. Then we have 222, which is alignment. Okay, connections, friendships, romantic relationships, family ties, balance, life choices, compromise, commitment, and trust. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests. If it's piqued by something, following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. 1001, spiritual awakening. This Emperor's awakening. New beginnings, personal development, prioritizing creativity, and heading in the right direction. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You are going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like a dark night of the soul. You're on a path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. So again, so the spiritual awakening, because this woman has been energy harvesting. And every energy that she's stolen is going to be ripped away from her all at once. It'll leave her shriveled up, old looking, and disgusted, broken, disgusted. 888 karma, balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. Like I said, a lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and to realize your greatest potential. Thank you. One, 331, good fortune, advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future. A piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. I pray, God, that you do something to this person. You freaking do something now. Don't make us wait until April for justice to be served. I'm fucking tired of that. Why are we having to wait when there's evidence now? 1122, great shift, personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting goals, oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in the favor of your intentions. And 0440, the gut feeling, like how I was about to throw up a minute ago, was like, just bad. Says intuition, betrayal, pessimisms. Okay. Relating value, insight, increased perception, love, and monogamy. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on the meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite you in the ass. 3 is a crowd. So we had 444, which is protection, 222, which is alignment, 1001, which is spiritual awakening, 888, which is karma, 1331, which is good fortune, 1122, which is great shift, and 0440, the gut feeling for the angel numbers. And then for the zodiacs that are involved in this, know that that new astrological body is the reason this person will be getting exposed. That's coming into our awareness. We have Pluto, which has to do with wealth. Okay. Jupiter, which has to do with abundance. Uranus, which has to do with innovative thought. Saturn, which has to do with endings and death. Then we've got water, earth, and fire. Now, water and fire kind of cancel one another out, but water and earth, that's a flood, if you ask me. Now we have for the chosen zodiac traits that were coming through for you, we have the Aries as highly aspect in your chart, Capricorn, Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. And those are going to help you get through this situation, those traits. Sure that these are all going in the same direction. Okay. And that new astrological body we don't have a name for yet. That's also going to be helping. Now, for the tarot, we started with the 7 of Cups with the illusions, the Page of Wands. This is a child. The Star in the reverse, this is mental illness. Now, if you have been suffering mental illness, I can tell you right now that it has to do with this woman doing witchcraft on you while you slept, okay? They're energy harvesting your energy while you slept, and astral, RAPE, being you. These are 2 people that have seen this footage on the internet, this Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, and they are guilty. In fact, it may be those 2 people. These people want to come towards you with a love offer. Let's just say that. So it may be that they report, yes, it is that these 2 people report what this woman has done to the justice system, which causes this emperor, right, who is the person that's like the Fed or in the justice system, to have to do something. The 7 of Wands, continually being on the defense from this person. There's no reason to live your life in fucking defense of somebody else forever. Like, that's stupid. This Queen of Wands is going down because she stood by and allowed it to happen. This person could have been an employee to you or a coworker or whatever. This Queen of Cups in the reverse is the devil. She's evil as shit. Then we had the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Ow. She's the betrayal and backstabbing. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse, that is somebody's inheritance. She was doing this because you have a birthright and inheritance and she doesn't. Well, if she wasn't such a perverted edophile, then maybe, I just heard the name Ellen. Then we have the Eight of Cups. She has the Eight of Cups, all of this stuff. And which could be her fleeing the country and running the fuck away from this. All right? The Tower in the reverse, that's bad. Judgment in the reverse, that's bad. Death, that's bad. Ten of Swords, that's somebody stabbing this person so many freaking times in jail. Four of Swords, and then the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, no, this person's life ends. And then you gain whatever money is left over from this. Then it says literally, so it warns you, the Ten of Cups, the betrayal of someone close. We had the word card sacrifice here, but we also have the Hangman, which is a sacrifice. And this is no mercy for this person. Now we had Orion's belt. We were talking about the Hunter's Moon. We're talking about your birthright. You have a connection to the Arcturians. Okay, this employee energy was energy harvesting, or it could be coworker, however you want to look at that, or boss. Energy harvesting because they were jealous and envious of your tranquility. They wanted to sacrifice you and they were causing you to have depression. All right, we're going to do some names, and these names are never to name shame, okay? Never are they to name shame. Catherine, Kevin, this is just somebody that could be involved in this situation. Andrew could be involved in the situation. Oops. Okay. Or it could be somebody that you haven't met yet, or you will meet, or a name of the cop, or something like that. Shelby. Eli. Ooh, this is a guilty person, that Eli person. See, I saw this as something else because it was upside down. I saw this as Addie, but it looks like Abby, so I'm going to write on here. Addie. Adeline. Hopefully it's not another card. Or Abby. There may be somebody named David. I'm seeing Amelia. I'm seeing Mackenzie. Alan. Margaret, Molly, and Grant. Gustavo. So we have, we had Catherine or Kathy, Andrew, Molly, Kevin, Grant. Oh, Margot. I think I said Margaret. So Margaret or Margot. Alan, Eli, Gustavo, Mackenzie, Amelia, and these could be names of the victims as well. David, or the people that did this. Shelby, Addie, Adeline, or Abby. All right. Thank you guys for making it to the ending of this reading. We're going to close out with the throat chakra bowl, okay? So know that God loves you. Know that I love you. We're going to open the throat chakra, clear that out. Then we're going to boost and build that back up. Okay. Great. So this was a bit of a challenge, this reading, just because of the nature of these subjects are disturbing as shit to me. So I'm going to go take a spiritual bath today, and I'm going to do some stuff for my own health. So make sure that you're drinking water. Okay. All right. Cleanse that dense energy out of here. Know that everything we talked about today will be addressed by the Most High God. Also, the background sounds you're hearing is the beautiful channel called Healing Vibrations. You'll have to go over there and get yourself a subscription. They have a lot of different crystal singing bowl sound baths. And this guy that's doing it has got great energy. Like, this is his divine life purpose. So I always get really cleansed. And when this one that we're listening to do today is about enlightenment, and so I felt like that was appropriate for this subject. Just know that God is intervening for you. Okay. I'm going to do one of these or a couple of these. This is for if you're feeling sad. It says, for with you is the fountain of life. In your light, we see light. Wow. I'm going to say that again. For with you is the fountain of life. In your light, we see light. Wow. That's cool. Says the first man, Adam, became a living being. The last Adam, a living spirit. Do not stare at me because I am dark, because I am darkened by the sun. What? That one's weird. I don't know what that means. Okay, well, enough of that. I'm like, what? Oh, somebody, if you understood that, God bless your heart, because I didn't get that one, that last one. All right, I'm giving you guys love and support. And know that God is working on your behalf to make your situation better. Know that you are going to be freed up from whatever this situation is. Okay. So if you want to become a member to this channel, I have 3 different tiers, but you get readings that nobody else will get. Okay. And also remember that while I'm doing the live streams, if you want to send me $10, I'll pull cards for whatever your question is. So, yeah, I'm just going to do $10 questions. I think that's pretty easy and pretty appropriate. Okay. All right. Know that God loves you. Know that I love you, and know that I am here for you guys. Hakeem, come back and we'll do a question next time. Okay. But I do feel like, you're being called to meditate right now. Let me just shuffle. I'll pull one card for you. So this is what you can kind of expect me to basically pull a card for you. And then I always just give you the information. I never tell you what you should do or shouldn't do, because that has to be your choice. And I never want to be the one that makes the choice for other people, because I'm just trying to make the right choices myself. So, yeah, I keep coming up with this. This is literally warning you about this. 4 of Pentacles is warning you about Izzy. She wants your possessions. Like, this is just weird energy. Possible theft or embezzlement, loss of control over events and circumstances, change swirls around you. So what does she have in store for you? She wants your possessions. I've always felt that she was like a gold digger. But she's trying to hide it really well. So it's like, I think that maybe your family's picked up on this. This also talks about, Hakeem, poor chances for a promotion. That's why I was saying, if you have something else that you want to do for work, to start working on that. It's never too late to start your own business or entrepreneurship. If you write code for something or programming software, whatever this is, I feel like that's where you're going to make a lot of your money. And it may be walking away from this job that you're at. So someone may cheat you out of payment for your services. So be aware of that. Somebody's wanting to get something for free. Okay. But again, pray for her. When you have an issue with anybody else, pray for them. Not like when I say pray for them, I mean, like pray to God and say, you can just literally talk to God just like you talk to anybody else, only try to be very respectful. God, can you please give me a sign if this woman is for me? And if she's not for me, will you direct me in the direction of who is for me? And then anybody that is an enemy, you pray for them because you want God to intervene on them so that they will. I mean, no, we don't want anybody to be doomed to hell. Like, that's why we give out warnings. That's why we deliver messages so that people can get delivered so that they don't have to go through hell. This person's still going to be responsible for the karma that they created, but we pray for our enemies because they are still people. They're still humans, even if they're possessed by some shit. Especially if they're possessed by some shit. And I will tell you that it is not a human trait to be an edophile. That is a demonic spirit or demonic attachment or entity of some type that is filling that person with those thoughts. So again, like, that's not normal. And so I would never think that that was just a human by itself. Like, that was a human that either was abused or was opened up to this demonic world of sex demons, pretty much, because that's all this P Diddy stuff. This is all has to do with energy harvesting from children and through sex, like, yeah, incubus succubus type energy. So anyways, all right, know that I love you and I will be back. Okay. All right. God bless you guys. If you would like to tip or donate, there is a link in the description box. But know that I am happy with your shares, your likes, your subscribes. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified of every time that I go live. All right. So you don't miss out on the awesome messages that God has for you. Even though this stuff is a little bit mind blowing, it still shows me that you're going to get justice. Like, justice was in the upright. And so be aware of a woman that is cruel, perverse, sadistic, vicious gossip and lies, slander, and wants to betray you. Okay. All right. Until next time, peace be with you.